today on the laser I wanted to have a go at different like gears and mechanisms and stuff, and I just wanted to show how I did the one that I did. I was watching these videos and just seeing different ones, you know, and what would be possible on a laser, and like these type are possible. The one I actually done was this one here, and what I did was, if you press the Windows key and the print screen button, so if you press the Windows key and the print screen button, it'll take a screenshot of whatever you're watching. So what I did was, I had this video like this in full screen, and then I pressed the Windows key and print screen, and you see how it flashed there. That means it's taken a screenshot. So now what I did was went to lightburn and went to import, and if you look in your pictures folder, that's I think where it is default, and you go down, you should now like have a folder called screenshots, and whatever you screenshot on your computer will go into this folder. So what I did, I dragged this in, I brought this in, I'll just get rid of that one because I've got it here, and basically I drew around what was here just to see if it would work. So what I did was, I'll just quickly show one part. I started here. What I do when I come to a corner, I normally click just short so I can cut across about 45 degrees, and then click and hold, and you can drag that out there and it'll drag the corner. For ones like this corner, like I had to guess it a bit, but then I just fixed it afterwards, so I'm just going to roughly put it around there. I can always just use the node editing tool afterwards. This is one whole piece here, so I'm just going to do this first. I'm doing this a little bit quicker than what I actually did before. So I'll leave that where it is. Now I'm going to draw around this one. Like I say, with this, if you click and you skip about that amount, you can kind of, you know, drag it out. Click and drag, and click and drag. You can follow stuff pretty well. And then once this is done, for the gear, I couldn't get that off of here. I actually just went to Google and just got an image of a, so this is probably a better way to show it. And then anywhere where there was a join, I've made this a bit smaller now to print it out, but anyway. Anywhere where there's a connection, so see like here, I mean this is exactly that part, it was just scaled down. But anywhere where there's a connection, you want to leave this circle so you know where you want to put your pin or whatever through. So yeah, I just traced around, keeping them all separate. So that, as you can see, I'll select that. That's that one piece. This one is that piece. Did the same with this piece. But before I moved this, I made sure to mark where them circles were as well on this. So while that was still in place, I'll just quickly show. I basically just zoomed right in like this and just dragged out a 1/8 inch circle, because that was the size of the little pop rivets I had. You want it right in the center of these. So now I've got 1, 2, 3 circles and the outside. I'm going to group them together and move them up. So now you can see I've got my 3 points where it needs to pivot. And then when I draw these out, these dots, you know, are right there as well in the same spot. So when you connect it all together, you know, like these will just go onto here basically. And then like I say, I just traced around, I just went to Google, typed in vector table saw blade or something like that, and then just traced it. And I'll carry on the video from outside, from cutting this, and then show the outcome. I've got this on there at the top there. I've made this to fit on here. This little tooth goes up the top on this side. And I've got to get a spring for in there. and then this one goes back this way. Yeah, just to pin them on for now, just use these rivets and then just snap the top off. And just use these. That was just enough to go through the two, just to hold it temporary and soft so it can still pivot. So 25 pop rivets, 1/8 inch diameter. I just put it into the hole like that, and then just push this to the side. Now you can see I've got one half of my pop rivet. Get rid of that half. That's got to be around there. And this one, yeah. You can see just as that one gets to the end of its stroke, that one drops down, which pushes it around, but then this one does need a spring. So it will catch it again. Spring. Yeah. So if it was sprung, that would work very well. So yeah, for a first ever attempt, I'm pretty pleased really how that came out. You could get some cool stuff doing with it really. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll put out another video as soon as possible. Thank you.